Hey guys, welcome to my video. Today we're going to take a quick look at the Model 1 Iron Man Marvel Legends Gold version. So technically Model 1.5. I used to call it Model 2, but that got really confusing. It's got the same box art as Model 9, which was in another one of my videos. Got this pretty big window with the figure inside, and on the back of the box it shows a little blueprint of the figure, and it has a little bio of Iron Man. That's about all that it is. It is a flat box, so there wouldn't be anything on the top or bottom. So let's take this figure out of the box and look at the figure. Here's the figure out of the box, and here's everything that he comes with. So the first thing that he comes with are these smoke effects, and he comes with blast effect hands, which is what I would say, but they do not have holes. They are very nice sculpts, but it's weird that they didn't add the holes for the actual blasts. That wouldn't be a problem, but they actually did include the blasts, which these are the smaller ones. And the Uncle Rico head returns. Let's take a look at this awesome figure. None of this is a new sculpt. This is all from the gray Iron Man. The only new piece is the skirt. He's in this completely goldish paint. And I like that it's not chrome. The biggest thing is that this is an amazing gold, but they did not incorporate it in the chest, which is really weird. Maybe it's because they couldn't incorporate it in the skirt, so they thought, oh, let's just make the chest this matte gold. But honestly, why don't you just make the whole thing matte gold? Helmet's really nice. This is the same sculpt as the other Iron Man, but if you look inside, you can actually see his eyes. And I'm mixed on this. I really like how it looks, but if you have this thing standing stationary, like have a armor display of the different Iron Man suits, it would look weird seeing his eyes peering through. So he does have a little antenna. So the helmet has the cool bolts and everything. It's a very nice head sculpt. I always liked how this old Iron Man suit looked, and I think that the golden one I just like even more. It looks like some washes on it, but they did spill a little right there. The wash that they added throughout the figure looks really nice. Oh wait, that's weird. So look, they painted the front with the wash, but the back is completely clean. I see what you're doing. You're trying to save money. So there's more wash throughout the figure. Kind of wish they incorporated some of that into the helmet right around there. They also didn't incorporate it in the neck, and I wish they added a little more paint around the chest area. So the skirt actually has a cut, so you can move both of his legs about that far up. So the posability on the figure is pretty basic. The arms can move around, then this can rotate. It's got two joints, and then this can swivel. The legs can move about that much forward, and pretty good on the splits, and it can move, the legs can move about that far back and can rotate around. The foot can swivel back and forth really well. It can go about that far back and that far forward. And the chest rotates 360, and it can rotate, which is really nice. And the head can spin 360, not as well as I would have liked it to, and then you can tilt side to side. You can move about that far up, nothing, and that far down. Awesome. Alright, this isn't quite the pose. I was trying to do the pose to show off the hands, but I kind of nailed it. Close enough. And here's what the figure looks like with the blast effect hands. So I actually really like the sculpt of this for the most part. So the blast effects actually fit on the foot, and they actually added holes where you can put the blast effects. And here's what the figure looks like with the unmasked head. I like how he can easily hold the helmet. The problem is that you can see the eyes through the helmet. So if you look very carefully, it will look super weird. Alright, let's put that helmet right back on. So let's open up the Hall of Armors and take a look at what this figure looks like next to some of the other classic Iron Man suits. So here's what Model 1 looks next to Model 2, and here's what he looks like next to Model... Should I say Model 3 or Model 4? I'm gonna say Model 4 because it has the battery packs. That's what these little round domas. Let's go old school, and I'll show you what he looks like next to the Silver Centurion from Marvel Legends. This is the Toy Biz one, so that's why it looks a little different. Also, did you know that Marvel Legends were like $7 back then? That's crazy. And the next figure that I want to show you is the Silver Centurion again, because I own the Marvel Select one. And here he is next to Model 9 or 10. I'm gonna call him Model 9 because not only do they call it Model 9 there, but he has the circle arc reactor. In the comics, Model 10 had the square one. So these two figures came out in the same wave, and this Iron Man is one of my absolute favorite Marvel Legends of all time. This one's a lot newer, but here he is with the modular suit, except this is the War Machine one. Also, if you've noticed, I gave him the Iron Man piece. There is some, I forgot to mention, there is some chipping right there. I would probably give this figure 7.5. The problem is that the wash stops when it gets to the back. The chest is a slightly different gold color than everything else. So, thank you all for watching. Leave a like on the video if you liked it. Again, thank you all for watching, and have a nice day. Peace.